Hello everyone, how are you all? Okay, fine, very good. Okay, so in this video today we will discuss our question answers of chapter 3 of science, that is adaptation in plants and animals. So please open your observation books along with you. First question is, what is habitat? Give examples of different types of habitats. You all know that what is habitat. Okay, we did this term while reading the chapter lots of time. So what is habitat? The natural surroundings or the environment in which an animal or a plant lives is called its habitat. Okay, that area, you can say that surrounding or the environment where any plant or animal lives and get their food, shelter and space, that is called its habitat. So different types of habitats are, one is water, you all know. Second is land. Okay, so under land there are different regions like deserts, forests, polar regions, hills, grasslands. So these are the two different types of habitats. Now next is second question, give examples of the following. A part, two terrestrial plants. You can write any two terrestrial plants. Okay, babool, kikar, cactus, pine tree, these are the two terrestrial plants. Two floating plants, duckweed and water hyacinth. Two animals that live both on land and in water, जो बेटा लैंड पे भी रहते हैं और वाटर में भी. ठीक है, they are called amphibians. So what are the two examples of amphibians? Salamander and frog. You can write here crocodile also. Okay, so now next is write three features that write two features. Beta, please you can write here 3 instead of 2. Okay, so write three features that help a polar bear to survive in the extreme cold conditions. So they have thick fur on their body and a thick layer of fat below their skin to keep them warm. You all know that polar bear has a thick fur on his body and a thick layer of fat below their skin that help them to keep them warm. Okay, now next is their white color body protects them from their predators. How it helps? Because snow is also white in color, so whenever polar bears are being chased by any predator, then they hide themselves in the snow. Okay, now next is their white color body also help them to catch their prey. How they catch their prey? With the help of their white color body. Whenever polar bear has to catch their prey, then the polar bear hide in the snow, then the prey cannot recognize that polar bear is hiding somewhere. Okay, so in this way it is easy for the polar bear to catch their prey whenever a prey is coming towards them. Now next is, how does a camel protect itself against the blowing desert winds? So a camel protects itself from blowing desert winds with the help of long eyelashes, special eyelids and large nostrils. What is the meaning of this question? But there are fast blowing desert winds now in desert area, then how camel protects itself? So camel protect with the help of long eyelashes, special eyelids and large nostrils. Next is, explain the importance of streamlined body for fish. Explain the importance of streamlined body for fish. So streamlined body of organisms help them to move easily with greater speed, and the streamlined shape of the body also reduces the amount of energy required by the organisms to move. Now what do you mean by streamlined body? Better, streamlined bodies are those bodies which are narrow from the edges. From the edges they are narrow, and from the center they are broad. From the center they are broad, like the body of a fish, or you can say like the body of a bird. Okay, so how it help for fish? It help them to move easily with greater speed, and streamlined shape of the body also reduces the amount of energy required by the organisms to move. Next is, how does a fish breathe easily in water? You all know how can a fish easily breathe in water? With the help of their special organs called gills. Seventh is write the difference between migration and hibernation. So you all know that migration and hibernation. uh, Now what is migration? Seasonal movement of animals or birds from one region to another to escape from extreme weather conditions is called migration. So what is migration? When some animals and birds cannot face the extreme winter conditions, then they move to the warmer regions to escape from that conditions, and then they, after some time, they came back to their native places when the conditions become favorable. So this is the migration. Okay. Next is hibernation. When animals in the polar regions, they cannot bear extreme winter conditions, then some animals are like that, they cannot move from one place to another, and they also do not have thick fur on their body. Then how they protect themselves? They protect themselves by going under a long sleep, okay, in their caves or holes to escape themselves from the extreme weather conditions. So this is called hibernation. Okay, so what are the examples of migration and hibernation? Example of migration is Siberian cranes and hibernation bats. Next is eighth question, guess my name. So I am a ship of desert. I can survive without food and water for quite long. So obviously this is very easy, camel. My shape and color matches that of grass. I jump and hop around, grasshopper. I am a short plant, means short in height. My cone shape help me keep warm. My seeds form and ripen very fast. So that is Arctic poppy. Okay. Now next is I live in grasslands and move in herds. Move in herds मतलब झुंड में चलना. Okay. So that is zebra. My leaves look like spines. I have a thick and fleshy stem. That is cactus. So these were very easy question answers. Now next is why do animals adapt to particular conditions or environment of a region or an area? So कहते why do some animals adapt to a particular condition or environment of a region or an area? Animals adapt to a particular conditions. Why do some animals adapt? मतलब why they have adapted themselves, or you can say what kind of special features, why they attain some special features to survive in a particular area or a region. So to increase or improve their chances of survival within a particular habitat. Why they adapt themselves? Because to increase or improve their chances of survival. Like we will take the example of fish. ठीक है बेटा, फिश ने अपने आप को अडेप्ट क्यों किया है पानी में रहने के लिए? वाई फिश अडेप्टेड itself to live in water. Fish has gills ना, बिकॉज अगर फिश के पास गिल्स नहीं होते देन was it possible for the fish to survive in water? No na, because because बिना गिल्स के, without gills, is it possible to breathe for fish? No. So that's why the animals or birds, or you can say they adapted themselves in a particular habitat to increase their chances of survival. Okay, adaptation also help animals to acquire food, water, space and shelter. Now next is question number 10. Classify the organisms given below as terrestrial and aquatic. Write the name of the organisms which cannot be grouped in any of these categories. Okay, so terrestrial organisms, camel, yes, cactus, wild indigo, pine. These are the animals or plants that grow on land. Aquatic means those live in water, like fish, hydrilla and lotus. So these are the plants and organisms that live in water. And frog and salamander are examples of organisms that could not be grouped in any of the two groups. Why we cannot put them in any of the two groups, frog and salamander? Because frog and salamander both are amphibians. They can live on land as well as in water. Okay, इसीलिए बेटा हम इनको ना ही लैंड वाले टेरेस्ट्रियल वाले ग्रुप में रख सकते हैं और ना ही एक्वाटिक वाले ग्रुप में रख सकते हैं, बिकॉज दे कैन लिव ऑन बोथ. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज इमेजिन you are an Eskimo living in polar regions. How will your life be? So if I were an Eskimo, I would wear lot of warm clothes to protect myself from cold. अगर कहते हैं इमेजिन करो कि हम एस्कीमो हैं, ठीक है, और हम कहाँ पे रह रहे हैं, इन पोलर रीजन्स, तो हमारी लाइफ कैसी होगी. देन हाउ वी विल स्पेंड आवर लाइफ by wearing lots of warm clothes to protect myself from cold, and I will also make an igloo with the help of hollow ice cubes to live in it. Okay, inside the igloo oil lamp will be lit by me to keep the place warm. Inside the igloo I will also, lit means I will also burn oil lamps to keep the place warm, because that will give you some heat. Okay, so in this way if we are living in a polar regions, so we will spend our life like this. Now next is choose the correct option. So choose the correct option, you can do this. Gills are present in fish. Lotus is an example of a fixed plant. Arctic poppy is not an example of plants found in plains, because it is found in polar regions. Long sleep during winter is called hibernation. The needle-shaped leaves of trees help to reduce the loss of water. In cactus, the thick and fleshy stem performs the function of a leaf. Cactus is a desert plant. Siberian crane is an example of migratory bird. Pine tree has needle-shaped leaves. Toad can live both on land and in water. So this was our third chapter of science. Now we will discuss question answers of discovering book in next video. Okay, so students, please read these question answers and learn also. These are very easy question answers. Okay, we will meet again in next video beta. Bye bye.